I was told that the previous Director General had left a notice.
Yeah.
That I guess we are talking on the graduate recruitment.
Yes.
The previous Director General had left in his handing over notes
Yeah.
that there were some almost 39,000 applicants who expressed interest in being recruited
To the Ministry of Education.
into the Ghana Education Service. And out of that number, about 12,000 were shortlisted. And out of the 12,000, a little over 2,000 were considered. So there were about 11,000 plus who were waiting to be recruited.
Yeah.
And for that 11,000, there was no clearance for them to be recruited, meaning that they were invited when there was no clearance. So he left in my handing over notes. He asked me to ensure that I pursue clearance to recruit them. And that is what...
That's the 12,000.
No, a little over 11,000.
A little over 11,000.
That we should pursue clearance to recruit them. So what does that mean? It means that they are not in. They are the pending group. It means that they are not in yet. It
That
means
is for those who were working for 8 months, those who picketed in your premise. They are not part.
This is a different.
This is a different group.
This is the pending. This is
pending.
Yeah. So I will take. We'll take
But how long have you been working?
So
We have been working for 5 months now.
So that is a different. That is a different group. So we'll speak to the different issues.
Okay. So
This is the pending group.
No.
So
This is the. Please, keep quiet.
So-
This is the over 2,000 who had their appointment.
So I will come to that issue.
Please
So
keep quiet.
so let us come. We are looking at the issues. There are different scenarios. So we have that group there.
Okay.
That group doesn't have the clearance to be recruited yet.
But they were still working.
No, they are not working.
They were not working
They
at
haven't
all.
come in at all.
Oh, okay.
So
All right, sure.
we are hoping to pursue clearance for them.
Sure.
That's one group.
Okay.
And we have another group,
Which is the 2,000.
the teachers, the graduate.
Those who have
the
been working
graduate-
for some time
Yes.
now, like 8 months. Yeah.
Yes, so that one, we have the diploma and then the graduate degree group. Their situation is such that the process started. Some of them were actually brought on board, but they couldn't finish their process of bringing them on board before the clearance expired in December. So we have written to the
Ministry of Finance.
Ministry of Finance through the minister to get that reactivated for us to continue the process of bringing them on board.
How long are we looking at bringing them back on board?
So we came to meet the situation. You understand? We came to meet the situation. And since we came, we have written. And we formed the committee to follow up. And the committee is doing that. You know, we can only continue the process when we receive the clearance to continue, which we are
Just
pursuing.
to drag you back a little bit, about 3 weeks prior to Easter, they picketed. They came back last week. I'm talking about the other group.
That is a
How
different
far
group.
with their issue too?
That is a different group. That is the colleges of education.
Yeah, how far
group.
with their issue too?
So the colleges of education group, we have two scenarios.
Yeah.
The problems. We have one group that was able to go through the process.
Recruitment.
Yes, but then after getting their staff ID, there were some delays
Yeah.
as a result of problems with the national identification card. And then other national documents. So that delayed the process a bit. So for that group, by the time we resolved those issues were resolved, I guess the December window had closed. So the clearance had closed.
Yeah.
So they couldn't, we couldn't finish their case. So we are working on that. And there is a second group, some 500 plus, that we couldn't get their staff ID at all for them because of delays associated with they attempting to do some self-reposting. They have the opportunity that also delayed. So by the time we resolved that, that was resolved. The clearance had also been closed by December. By December I wasn't here.
Yeah.
So we have looked into all these scenarios and we have put a committee in place. In fact, the group that came last week, when they came 2 weeks ago, they met me.
Yeah.
I listened to their case. We put a committee together, including their leadership. That group was only from Ashanti.
Yeah.
We asked why they didn't come with the others so that we have one. So we listened to their cases and then gave them the breakdown of all the cases we've come to meet and explained to them that for those whose cases are straightforward, we are processing. Others that require clearance, like I have told you, the clearance delayed, got expired. Okay?
Yeah.
We are pursuing yes, we are pursuing clearance from, but the unfortunate thing is that for some of them, it appears their motive, I don't think they have good motive.
Why do you say so?
Because we invited them.
Yeah.
We formed a committee, involved them in the committee to follow up in order to bring finality to the matter. Then they brought a group when they were coming for meeting on that day to picket. Why would somebody do that?
All right.
Why would somebody do that?